Hey, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So, today's story time kind of brings me back to my roots, I would say, okay? This story time takes place when I was 16 years old. Now, this all starts off as a normal day for me. I woke up, it was like 12 p.m., it was a Saturday, and my friend hit me up. He's like, yo, do you want to come over today? And I was like, yeah, man, that sounds good. He's like, all right, I'll come pick you up right now. I was like, all right, dope. So I went over to the kitchen, saw my mom. I was like, hey, mom, can I hang out with my friend today? She's like, yeah, for sure. Who is it? I told her who. And my friend came and picked me up. Everything was going great so far. It looked like it was going to be a good Saturday. And it was, I would say. It started off great. I went over to my friend's house. He started smoking some weed. At the time, I was smoking, so I smoked with him. And after a few hours of hanging out with my friend had to take me home because he had to go to dinner that night with his family. So he took me home, and I walked through the front door, not even thinking about the fact that my eyes were probably beet red. And my mom looked at me immediately after I walked in, and she's like, why are your eyes so red? And I was like, I don't know. I fell asleep in the car on the way here. That could have done it. And she's like, oh, okay. Well, I'm going out with some friends tonight. Are you going to be good here? I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. So my mom went into her room. I went into my room, got on Xbox, started playing some Call of Duty. And then my mom went out with her friends. And I thought the night was going good so far. I was like, this is great. Like, I almost got caught, but I didn't. And everything's fine. Now I'm just going to play some Call of Duty and enjoy the rest of my night. And that's what I did. I stayed up till like 3 in the morning playing COD, and then I fell asleep. And I remember waking up at like 10 a.m. to a knock on my bedroom door, and my mom opens the door, and she's like, hey, you're doing this today. And she holds up a box, and it was a fucking home drug test kit. And I was like, what? Why? And she's like, because I knew what you were up to last night. And I was just like, what are you talking about? And in my head, I'm just like, oh, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked right now. Like, why am I even lying to her? And she's like, look, if you haven't been smoking pot, we'll know because the test will tell us. So whenever you're ready, take this cup into the bathroom and bring it to me when you're done. And I was like, okay. And she's like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it in the bathroom. You can go in there whenever you're ready. And I was like, okay. So she goes in there, puts the cup there, and then I hear her walk away down the hallway. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, fuck, what do I do? So I start texting everybody I know that lives near me, and no one's responding. And then I call my one friend who lives, like, right down the street. And I'm like, dude, I need your fucking help, like, right now. He's like, what's wrong, man? I'm like, my mom just walked into my room with a drug test, and she wants me to piss in the cup. And I've been smoking the last couple of months, so I know I'm going to fail the test, and I don't know what's going to happen after that. And he's like, oh, fuck, you really are fucked. I'm like, yeah. So can you do me a favor? And he's like, yeah, man, of course, anything. I was like, look, can you please pee in, like, a little cup and wrap it in saran wrap and then bring it to my house now and give it to me through the window or something? And he's like, what? You want my piss? I'm like, yeah, I know it's weird, dude, but I'm in a fucking desperate time. He's like, dude, I wish I could, but I can't. I'm like, why? He's like, because I smoked. I'm like, what? Since when? When did you smoke weed? You hate weed. He's like, I know, man, but my friends were smoking last week, so I smoked with them a few times. And I was like, a few times, dude, why? I thought it makes you anxious. He's like, it did, but I don't know, I just kept doing it. I was like, all right, dude, whatever. I'm going to have to try and call some other people. He's like, all right, man, good luck. Let me know what happens. So me and him hang up. I call another friend of mine. He doesn't answer. And then I call another friend. He didn't answer. And at that point, I was out of options because nobody else really lived near me. And then I kind of thought to myself, like, dude, Austin, you look pathetic, man. Like, you're really trying to get someone's piss? That's weird. So I just stood up, and I thought to myself, like, here we go. I'm about to take my loss. And I went to the bathroom. I peed in the little fucking cup. And then I brought the cup out and put it on the kitchen table. And I was like, have fun. And I walked out of the kitchen, and my mom was just giving me this weird look. So after this, I went into my room, and literally, like, hours went by, and my mom didn't come in my room. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, did I pass somehow? Like, did I just get extremely lucky and, like, the test fucked up? But that wasn't the case. I wasn't lucky at all. I fell asleep, and the next morning I wake up to my mom knocking on my bedroom door. And I was like, yeah, come in. She walks in. It was so early in the morning. I was exhausted. And she's like, hey, yeah, the test shows that you smoked pot. And I was like, fuck. And she's like, yeah, I think you know the drill. You're not going anywhere for a while. I was like, how long? And she goes, until I feel like letting you go places. Give me your phone. I was like, fuck. So I grab my phone, give her my phone. And she's like, okay. Enjoy your day. She turns around and walks out of my room. And a couple hours later, when I wasn't in my room, she went into my room and took all my Xbox 360 games too, and my controller. But she didn't know that I had a spare controller in my closet, and I had MW2 downloaded to my Xbox. So I was chilling. Like, literally, I just played MW2 pretty much for the whole remainder of me being grounded and shit. And pretty much that was, yeah, a shitty few weeks. It sucked. But you know what? Could have been worse. And yeah, moral of the story is, I don't know. Don't be a dumbass like me in a young age. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the story time of how I failed the drug test. I hope you enjoyed this story time. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Leave your guys' stories in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.